Hello guys, it's your boy Cubeatz, and today I'm going to show you how to make Lil Baby choir beats in the style of the song Detox. Detox is Lil Baby's latest single. It has got some nice kids choir sample and some nice bells and piano that are fast paced. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications because I'll be uploading more videos in the future. Let's get into it. So to make Lil Baby Kids Choir samples, the first thing you need, of course, it's a Kids Choir sample. And how I got this from, I got it from the Jackik and CD Child's Play vocal library. And this is how it sounds. After cutting it and chopping it to fit the beat, this is how it sounds.
Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in a coffin. Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in a coffin.
So I sent it to the mixer. What I did on the mixer is I only cut the lows on the eyes of the sample, and then I turned it down and separated it stereo, put it in stereo. Yeah. Then I created the second melody, which was a bell. The bell was from Anatu, one of the best VSTs available. These are the bell sounded without the effects. Let me play that. So basically, to create this pattern, as you can see, the scale is in C sharp. I started from the root note in the scale, went to the fifth key, which was the G sharp, and then came to the third middle note, and then the half semitone, which was the D sharp, and then basically copy pasted this pattern up to the end. Sorry, this pattern up to the end of the beat. So after adding the effects that I had was added an EQ first, cut some lows, added an semantics origin, turned down the rail to rail knob to 0, boosted the movement, and increased this knob up to around 15. Then I added the shaper box, added a filter, but reduced the mix knob to 14%. And this is how it sounded with the effects. So what I did, I took this bell pattern, made it unique. After making it unique, I rendered it out, and then I time stretched it. As you can see, this is the rendered out loop. So I stretched it to 4 bars. After stretching it to 4 bars, I put it on auto. I pitched it up 1 octave, and this is how it sounded after. I sent it to a mixer. Let me show you how it sounded without the effects. Sorry, this side sounded without the effects. Then I added an half time, reduced the knob to 25%, added an equalizer, cut some lows and highs, then added the portal preset, the digital tape toys preset. I reduced the dry knob up to around 34%. And this is how it sounded after I added the effects. So from there, the next thing I added was a bass. The bass was from the cubeatz fired up one shot. It's called the bass grunt. I made the knob into a perfect square. Then I drew in this button. Yeah, and then the final instrument that I added was to add some atmospherics to the beat. So I added this synth atmosphere from Morphine. It's the pad crystal. I just repeated the C key to the end of the pattern, sent it to the mixer. What I did on the mixer is I added a reverb. I added an EQ to cut lows and highs, more EQing, and then I added a portal preset called Mystical. Then I reduced the dry knob to around 30%. And this is how the synth atmospheric sounded. So together all the melodies, these are the sound with the bass.
Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in the coffin. Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in the coffin.
Yeah, that's how I made that melody. Let me show you the drums that I added. First I started with this clap.
Cut your loss.
It's called the Prada clap from the Like Fuego kit. I layered it with a snare. The snare is called the snare bundle from the Tri-Freeze kit. You can realize the difference when I layer it with the clap. It becomes more crispy, and like when you let the clap play alone together with the snare.
Cut your loss. Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends. Cut your losses, you're running out of options.
Then I added this hi-hat pattern. This pattern here is good to be put at the end of the 4 bars. It creates a nice transition bounce. Then the next drum that I added was the bounce snare. The next drum that I added was the 808. This is the ATL Jacob 808. It's from the Mark Shooter Essentials drum kit, and this is how it sounds. Yeah. And then I layered it with the kick. The kick is not eating every time the 808 kicks. Take note of that. As you can see, the kick is here. The 808 is here, but we don't have a kick. And then the kick will come back over here. Make sure you alternate to create some nice bounce with the kick too. And this is how the kick sounded with the 808. Then the another drum that I added was this open art. It hits after every 2 bars once the 808 hits. Then I added a second open art. This creates some nice bounce. Yeah, so that was it. So together with the melodies, this is how the beat sounds. So let me start with the bass so I can show you how I'm going to arrange it and play for you. But meanwhile, let me take out these drums. I'm going to start with this bass as I as the introduction as I get into the verse. Yeah, this is a rough sample of how I'm going to arrange the beat.
Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in the coffin. Cut your losses, you're running out of options. Make amends before you're laying in the coffin.
Yeah, let me arrange the beat and I'll play it as the video is going to end. Yeah, I'm so happy. That beat is so hard, it's hitting hard. I feel like crazy. My neck is hurting right now from the bounce of the beat. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you really like the video, you can share it to your friends and family. They can find it useful, get to learn something. And if you need to access me, you can find me on all social media accounts at EasyBeats. And you can also write me an email. I'll leave an email in the description where you can reach me. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Peace.